Jack's grandfather died in the war. His great-grandfather never came back from World War II, and even his father died in the snowy mountains. The only person left to raise him was his mother. Jack was born with a disability that made his reactions very slow, but his mom always encouraged him to believe in himself. When she tried to enroll him in school, the principal thought Jack was stupid and refused to accept him. So his mother started cooking for the principal and worked as a maid just to convince him. Eventually, he agreed to let Jack attend a regular school, but the metal braces on Jack's legs made other kids uncomfortable. No one wanted to sit next to him except a girl named Anna. From that moment, Jack's life slowly began to change. They talked every day. One afternoon, some boys bullied Jack in the street and even threw stones at him, but with Anna constantly supporting him, Jack finally broke free from his leg braces and started running, and he kept getting faster. Even when people still mocked him as he grew up, he eventually outran everyone in competitions. A coach immediately recruited him to the national team. However, when the starting gun fired, Jack just stood there. He only started running after Anna shouted to him. In the end, he passed everyone and finished first. But since Anna never told him to stop, he kept running even after crossing the finish line. But she started dating another man, yet he still followed her around and helped her whenever he could. Eventually, that relationship ended because of personality differences. Anna decided to pursue modeling to become successful, while Jack kept competing in races. After graduation, Jack successfully joined the army. His mother prayed he wouldn't die in war like his ancestors. In the army, he met his second close friend. David took care of Jack in the barracks. They trained together every day and even sewed clothes for their fellow soldiers. When war broke out, they were both sent to the front line. The battlefield was dangerous, but Jack was never injured. Following David's constant commands, Jack ran back towards safety during an attack. When he reached the base of the mountain, he realized David was missing, so he ran back into the battlefield and rescued all the wounded soldiers, even the enemy commander. On the way back, Jack was shot in the hip. For saving 5 lives, his commander allowed him to be discharged from the army. Back in the capital, Jack received a medal from the president. It was the first time his mother truly felt proud of him. There, he also met the enemy commander he had saved, who had lost both legs. At first, the man was bitter about his life and didn't thank Jack, but over time, they became friends. Meanwhile, Anna gave up her dignity chasing fame and was eventually abandoned by a wealthy businessman. When she felt like giving up, she remembered Jack. A few days later, Jack saw a woman running toward him from a distance. They hadn't seen each other in years. They started living the simple life Jack had always wanted. But one day, Anna's ex-boyfriend was arrested for a crime, and she was arrested too. After that, Jack began running again, and many people started running with him. 4 years later, he finally returned home. When he saw his child, he immediately realized the boy wasn't biologically his because the kid was much smarter than him. A few months later, Anna died from an illness. Jack didn't feel overwhelming grief. He always believed everyone's fate was already decided, and this was a scene from the movie Lal Singh Chadha.